Fiber optic work does not fall in the widowmaker category, but it can definitely affect your ability to do the things that you love if you do not exercise safety. I will mention a couple of things that you need to be aware of. For things like working on ladders, working in manholes, working with boom trucks, please follow the procedures that your company has trained you in to stay safe. Otherwise, I will talk about the eyes first. Sunglasses do not fit the bill when it comes to eye safety. Look for the ANSI Z87 mark on your glasses to ensure they are proper equipment. Those type of glasses or proper glasses have side shields because objects do not always come from the front but may also come in from the sides. I'll show you an example of what may happen to you. Fiber optic cables have memory. That's an outside plant cable. And same thing with this one. Those things could definitely hurt your eyes. Another thing we do with fiber is I may be cutting something like the central strength member on this cable, and things may fly into my friend's eyes or into my own eye. We want to be careful with regard to that. Something else that we do is you may be cleaning a fusion splicer. Well, using a duster such as this or any other work surface. If you blow with this, a lot of debris may fly all over the place on the sides, on the front. You want to be careful. And again, when you're working with fiber, such as stripping a bit of fiber like this and cleaving it, they're very sharp pieces of glass, such as has gone on the table here. So you want to be careful. This is not fun when it sticks in your eye. One thing that safety glasses will not keep you safe from is laser light, especially when you're working with something like anaerobic connectors where you need to, or you're inspecting connectors and you're using a scope such as this. Focused laser light may cause damage to your eyes. And the thing is, you will not know that you damaged your eye because you will not feel the pain. If you suspect that you've been exposed to laser light for any reason, please arrange for an eye exam. And also make sure that before you start working on any fiber optic system that it is turned off. That'll keep you safe all the time. So meanwhile, let's talk about things that have to do with our hands. You know this is a cable knife. Very sharp, can definitely cause a lot of damage. Its cousin, the hook blade, may cause a lot of damage as well. And remember, when a blade is dull, to dispose of it properly, wrap the blade in a piece of cardboard, put a little bit of tape around it, just to make sure it doesn't cut somebody else who may be doing cleanup or something like that. This is a sim ripper. Definitely very dangerous with regard to puncture wounds. You use this type of thing when you're cutting binding tapes on a cable. I have two types of armor here. This is for an inside plant cable, interlocking armor, very sharp edges. You can dress it up with a little bit of tape just to stay safe. And this is for an outside plant cable. It's a corrugated armor, very sharp as well. So, and your trusted snips, they don't look very dangerous, but still can cut you or cause puncture wounds. To mitigate dangers posed by all these things, wear some gloves. Make sure that your gloves are cut resistant and will keep you out of a lot of trouble. Once you're done with the big stuff, like removing the sheath on the cable, getting rid of the armor, continue to exercise safety because you're going to start dealing with sharp bits of glass. When you're stripping, cleaving, and cleaning the fiber, you end up with a lot of loose pieces of glass. They're very sharp. Make sure they do not fall on your clothing or on the seat where you're sitting. You can dispose of them by either having a container such as this, where a receptacle, you can just put the fiber in there, or having a loop of tape such as this, and making sure that all the sharp bits of glasses end up on it. If you end up having bits and pieces of glasses all over your table, for instance, you can use a bit of tape such as this and use that to pick them up. Or you can use tweezers and do the same thing, and then dispose of them properly. Cables also may have what people have commonly called icky pick. That is the gel water blocking that manufacturers put in these cables to keep the water out. You need to clean it with something. For instance, something like this fiber clean over here. You need to be careful with these products, either with regard to contact with your skin or the vapors. Let's see here. What does it say? Used with normal room ventilation, avoid inhalation of vapors. Do not induce vomiting if ingested. Flush your eyes with water for 15 minutes and seek medical attention if irritation persists. So always make sure you read the labeling on your products. I got something else here, an electro wash, cleaner degreaser here. And same thing happens over in the back. Flammable, contents under pressure. Do not use in confined areas. Vapors are heavier than air. You get the point. Same thing goes with packs such as this, combustible. Exercise safety by reading the labels that the manufacturers put on these products. There's one other thing here, and that we use when we are working with anaerobic connectors. You have to polish and you got to use the adhesive here to retain the fiber within the connector. Let's see, what does it say here? I'm reading the adhesive here. Wear protection and gloves, first aid in case of eye contact or skin contact, flush with water, get medical attention. Same thing goes with the primer here. And let's not forget our good friend isopropyl alcohol, which we use on most jobs. It comes in a variety of containers, but I prefer it in a pump bottle. Just a little mild hazard there if by accident you pop the top. It's also flammable with a flash point at 54 degrees Fahrenheit. If contact should happen with your eyes, make sure you flush your eyes for 15 minutes. If you ingest it, definitely make sure you consult a physician. And inhalation of vapors may cause mild dizziness, so make sure you have adequate ventilation. And that's it for me. If you got any questions, give us a call or write us at landscapesolutions@corning.com. Exercise good housekeeping and stay safe. Thank you.